Welcome, friends, to a quick little live stream where we are going to show off the new Perennial cards from Filsinger Games. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here for this spur-of-the-moment little live stream. Let me just get ready here. All right, we're going to do 3 quick matches, but before we do the matches, we're going to take a look at the new cards. Where am I going here? Gallery. The Filsinger Games Perennial cards. Now, I'm going to be using them. The physical cards have not shipped. They're going to ship in February. I'm using the COTG Online versions of the cards. If you attended the Perennial event, you will find your cards in the same spot by logging into COTG Online using the same email that you used to register for the event. You go to the gallery, you scroll down to LE, SE, and trophy cards, and then all the way at the bottom you see FG Perennial 2024. And there are the 3 cards. We got Manny Villalobos. We've got a Blue and White Omega, and we've got Wardlow. Carl Zilla is here watching live. Hello. And Todd is also here watching live on his lunch break. I will try to make this all fit within your lunch break, Todd. Can't promise that, though, but I will try. All right. Looking at the first card here, which is Manny Villalobos. He is enhancement talent. I was looking up, I was trying to find somebody that he actually wrestled, and I just found in my quick look, very, very quick look. So I wanted to find somebody he actually wrestled who's in the game. And in my very, very quick look, it was the Iron Sheik was the first one I found. But I just think the Iron Sheik would railroad him. So we'll have a match against Bob Cook coming up. But taking a look at his stats, I don't know anything about Manny. So I can't tell you anything. So he is very much an enhancement talent. He's got that 8.5 pin rating here. But he, unlike other enhancement talent, or a lot of them, he does have a finisher. And he does not have the asterisks if a finisher is used against Manny, he automatically loses. So he doesn't have that. So he could compete pretty well. So I put him, we're going to see him against Bob Cook. Here's his art. I'm not familiar with him, so I don't know how much this looks like him or doesn't, but I'm sure Werner's an amazing artist, so I'm sure he'll look just like him. The other card is this blue and white Omega card, which is a harken back to the early classics game editions. So this is the same artwork that is on the early classics card. I don't have early classics digitally, but I did buy the physical set. So this is the same art. I'm trying to get this without a reflection up here. But this is the same art as on this card, if you can see up in the little window, but just no background, the much controversial backgrounds. And taking a look at the back, I'm going to say this is exactly the same as the back. So this is very much like the Kraken card that came out that was a Galacticon exclusive. So this is just a blue and white version of the Omega card. And I think this is fun. There's been a lot of talk about this card, and it's a collector's thing, and it's something that certainly not necessary to play the game, because you can get this card, and some people prefer color. I think it's a fun nostalgia thing. So this is just my personal thing. I'm going to talk more about this on the next episode of the Solo Promoter podcast. But we will see Omega against Sectarian, who was one of the other trophy cards from earlier before. And then the name that everyone was really excited about is Wardlow, because Wardlow is in AEW. Salvador America, welcome. Great to have you here. And so here's the Wardlow card. Again, I know not little next to nothing. I've heard of Wardlow basically from listening to Jim Cornette's podcasts. So I know, but I think I've maybe seen him wrestle once or twice. This card is not to reflect his current state. It's more to reflect his indies state when he was on the indies. But you can see he's got a 5-2 finish pin rating. He's got a +1 finisher, but you can roll 1 die on rolls of 6. This move is Avalanche Wardlow Driver, which becomes a +2. So, he is definitely a strong card. He's got a down. Oops, I didn't mean to zoom in like that. He's got a down 3 on level 2. So, but yeah. So, all right, let's roll out some matches. Those are the cards. And I have 3 matches here. And the first match is going to be, we'll make this smaller. The first match is going to be this blue and white Omega versus, oh wait, you can't see this. What happened? Why? Hold on one second. Sorry about this. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was very strange. I don't know. It was not available for a second. Now let me make sure that we can see everything here. I'm using a streaming setup. I don't normally use this streaming setup, so things are a little wonky. All right, here we go. And we have Omega versus Sectarian. So let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. It was very soft, but the bell was there. And it looks like Omega is going to start things off here. And boy, this online is running slow today. So he rolls a choice B. He is going to throw Sectarian into the turnbuckle because he has a C, and it's a reversal. Look at that. Omega goes into the turnbuckle, bounce forward, and he catches Sectarian with a skull-splitting lariat. Sectarian rolls on level 3 defense. Down 3, Sectarian's going to leave the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. Omega? Really? Opponent rolls disqualification. Let's see. He is not disqualified. If there's no disqualification, the opponent throws you back in, rolls on level 3 offense. And there is a jumping leg drop, 3. And that catches him. His pin is 5-2. Look at that! A roll of snake eyes, and it is over. Omega beats Sectarian with a jumping leg drop and a very low roll. So I don't know if that is enough to see how this. This card should play exactly the same as this card. So out of all 3 of the cards, this is not the card that we're wondering what the stats are. So there you go. There is that. Let's move on to our next match. And our next match is Wardlow versus Kikutaro. Now, I will say I don't play a ton of indies, but Kikutaro came through Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and he was a super, super nice guy. I got to interview him backstage, and just, as part of the show. It was really great. So let me just see any of his wacky thing. Where is his asterisk? Oh, it's right here. Down 3, roll slow motion. Roll 1 die once per match on rolls of 5 to 6. Kikutaro reverses the move and starts slow motion 3, in which the in-ring action proceeds very slowly for the next 5 moves. Add 2 to all pin, DQ, and countout rolls during this 5-move segment. All right, so not too crazy. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And Wardlow starting things off and running head scissors 2. This is an agility move, and Kikutaro actually has the agility. And there is the Dragon Screw on Wardlow. That is a hurt 2. Kikutaro with a lariat on Wardlow, and he is down. Kikutaro, referee avalanche splash 2, disqualification. Let's see if Kikutaro is disqualified for hitting the ref. He is not. And Wardlow will roll on level 2. Sorry, not roll on level 2. Level 2 defense. Hurt 2. Kikutaro continues with another lariat to Wardlow. That hurts him. Kikutaro following it up with a flashing elbow. Hurt 2. And there is a running bulldog, choice D. And, he would want to go for the... He's going to go for the agility, play it safe. This will work on a 10 or less. Let's roll the dice and see. 7. It does work. Level 2 for Wardlow. Wardlow reverses it. Here we go, seeing Wardlow with some offense. Into the turnbuckle, whips Kikutaro into the turnbuckle, bounce forward in an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. There you go. There's the Wardlow driver. We will roll 1 die, and it's a roll of 6, so this is going to be a +2. So the target here is going to be 5, and the roll is a 6. Kikutaro just barely able to kick out, and Wardlow rolling again. Top rope hung knee lift 3, choice G. So that is going to be, what is his power as a +2? He's going to go for that. This will work on a 10 or less. 6. And Kikutaro, oh, here we go. Roll slow motion. So we're going to roll 1 die on roll of 5 or 6. It comes slow. No, it's not. It's just going to be a down 3, and Wardlow is going to continue with a big power bomb on Kikutaro. Hurt 2, Wardlow, following that up with a pop-up power slam 3. Hurt 2, Wardlow continuing here. Spingle arm spine buster 2 on Kikutaro. And that is a dazed 1. We're headed back up to the top of the card. Running head scissors, but it's an agility move. Kikutaro able to duck out of the way and hit a dragon screw on Wardlow. That is a hurt 2. Kikutaro with another dragon screw. And that is a hurt 2. Kikutaro into the turnbuckle. Whips Wardlow into the turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. You come to the turnbuckle with a big special move. They both go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating, that's going to be Wardlow. He gets up first and hits a release German suplex. That is a hurt 2. Wardlow with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex here. And that is a down 3. Wardlow looking to finish this. Nope, there's a release German suplex. Not going to finish it with a level 2 move. And Kikutaro coming back. Running head scissors. Again, Kikutaro able to get out of the way. Choice D. And he is going to play it safe with the agility. This will work on a 10 or less. Let's see what happens. 7, it does. And Wardlow reverses it on level 2. Pop-up power slam 3. And Kikutaro is down. Can Wardlow finish it here? Swanton bomb 3. Add 1. Kikutaro now at 2 fatigue. Down 3. Kikutaro is going to leave the ring. He's got a B rating, but crawls helplessly back in. Wardlow follows that up with a choice G. Again, going to go for the power rating. This will work on a 10 or less. And the roll is an 8. It does work. Kikutaro. That's his pin. So the target, I think, will be 5 here. Yes, the roll is 6. Kikutaro just hitting that 6 every time. Just a point ahead. Release German suplex 2. Dazed 1. We are back up to the top of the card. There's a spear. A spear. That catches Kikutaro. He is hurt. Wardlow. Pop-up power slam here on the man from Japan. Hurt 2 into the ropes. Whips Kikutaro into the ropes. And he comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Kikutaro coming back. There's the STO on Wardlow. That catches him. Target 2. Roll is a 7, so Wardlow able to kick out. But Kikutaro with the shining Kikuzard, and that's a 0 finisher. So the target here will be 3. The roll's a 7. Another fatigue. Can Kikutaro keep this up? There it is, the shining Kikuzard again. Target is going to be 4, and the roll is a 4. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Kikutaro beats Wardlow in his debut. This is his debut in this test card. But Wardlow goes down to Kikutaro here. Matt Johnson, welcome. Great to have you here, my friend. We are just running through some matches with the new Perennial cards. And you're just in time for the main event. And what a main event it should be. Bob Cook versus Hard Luck Manny Villalobos. And let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And Bob Cook going to start things off here. And there is a hip toss 1 on Manny Villalobos. Dazed 1. Bob Cook whips him into the turnbuckle, and Manny goes in, crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Knee drop 2 on Manny, and Manny reverses it on level 2. And hip toss 2. Matt Johnson saying this is a main event. Ooh, sorry, this adding this comment made the screen go all weird. That's not good. There we go. We got rid of it. Let me see what happens. Oh, yeah. Oh, so hold on a second. I have to take a little screen capture of this. I'm using the beta software of this streaming software. And you know what? Hold on. I'm so sorry to do this. Oh, you know what? I'll have a recording of it because it's recording. Never mind. All right, here we go. Back to it. Hip toss by Manny Villalobos. And that is a hurt to Manny Villalobos. It hits a drop kick on Bob Cook. And Bob Cook rolls his pin. Target 5. Roll is a 5. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. In his debut here. Oh, Matt Johnson, that is not you at all. That is, I'm using a beta version of this software. So that's all that that is about. Villalobos. I can't pronounce Hispanic names. But there you go. There is Manny victorious in his debut. And there are your 3 new cards for the Perennial. Again, if you attended the Perennial, if you bought a ticket, these should be in your account right now at COTG Online. Log in with the same email address that you used to buy your ticket. I should be back on later tonight with some Hollywood Elite Wrestling action. We will see what happens, but the plan is to be back on tonight. So there you go. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. A big shout out, as always, to the Golden Circle channel members who apparently I can't bring that background in because I'm using a different streaming thing right now. Ugh, it's so ridiculous. But thank you for being here. Thank you to all the Golden Circle channel members. Thank you to Carl Zilla, Matt Johnson, Salvador America, and Todd, who is in here as well. Thank you if you're watching later on. I appreciate it. I am going to pop in so I can block this spammer who spammed the chat. Because that's not very nice. We don't like any spam here. Oh, I think it was. Maybe it was one. No. Doing all this housework. Oh, that's over on Twitch. Okay. I'm also streaming this on Twitch, so that is the thing that came in on Twitch, and I will have to fix that over there. Enough rambling. Thank you for being here. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.